if you want to look better, you want curves, you want your body to be sculpted, then you have a nutrition plan and a workout regimen that's going to complement that.
Mhm.
So I need y'all to stop with that whole, I don't want to lose any weight. I just want to lose my stomach. I don't want to lose no weight. I just want to tone.
Right.
Toning means that your body fat percentage is lower than what it currently is. Okay, if you want muscle or you want some type of definition, that means you have to remove the layers of fat that are around the area that you want to be toned. In order for it to be toned, you have to lose weight. That weight is called body fat.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Um, I can get on here and talk, but this is not for me to talk. This is for you to talk. So let me see some other question.
Yeah. That was, man, oh man. That was not what, like, I mean, I've always been, and I mean, before I learned the proper terminologies, DP, just allow me. I was always the biggest kid in class, the biggest person on the team. Let's just call it the fat, right? Let's just call
Mm,
it what it was. I was always the fattest kid in class. I was the fattest kid on the court. I was athletic, but I was always like the fat athletic one, right? I could still move, but call it what it was. But I always knew that I didn't. That's not what I wanted. I wanted the athletic body. I didn't have it. I always worked out. I was always active, but it just didn't translate until now. Now that I'm 50.
So somebody asked a question for all my alcoholics. If my diet is clean, will alcohol really hinder my progress? I think you already know the answer to that question. But just to entertain your question, yes. I'm gonna say it in a different way. If I eat clean, but I eat McDonald's, will that hinder my progress? If I eat clean, but I eat Snickers bars from here now, will that hinder my process? If Snicker bars are the reason that you're in the position that you're in, if alcohol is the reason that you're in the position that you're in, help me help y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, if alcohol has caused you to get a tube around your belly, why do you want to continue drinking alcohol?
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
if
Why?
snacks have caused you to gain weight, why do you want to continue eating snacks?
Yep. Yeah. That's what got you here, right? That's what got us here. Got us here. So
You know what I'm
why
saying? Like,
continue it?
help me help you.
Help
Like,
you.
we have to understand, and this is the thing. I'm gonna take it back. When we were in school, you know what I'm saying? We knew what we could, what we should, and what we couldn't do. And if you knew talking in class was gonna get you in trouble, then you might not want to talk in class. But you probably was the person. Some of y'all probably was the person that's like, oh, I was just asking them a question. What you asking? What you asking Billy a question for? Because Billy don't know shit. You ask your coach. We know the right thing to do. Okay. We just think there's always some type of sneak around, or I can still do this. And no, this is why it's called a lifestyle change. This is
Right.
why it's called a lifestyle. This is a new lifestyle that you're adapting because your old behaviors have caused you to get in a condition that you're starting to be unhappy with.
Right.
And that condition is causing you to be stressed. It's causing your confidence to start being low. It's causing anxiety to build up. because this behavior that you have that you know is wrong, you keep giving into it. Let me see what other questions are on here. It says, will I lose my curves first as I'm incorporating all three? How important is cutting sugar from your diet? Cutting sugar from your diet is extremely important because sugar is what causes fat to start building up. Mm-hmm. And if you're a curvy woman, you've been a curvy woman, you will remain a curvy woman. Okay. If you weren't a curvy woman before you gained weight, baby girl, that fat that was around those hips, that fat that grew on your rear was never yours to begin with. You got to give that back to God. Okay. Your mom and dad did not bless you with that type of body. You have to come to a understanding that I need to find out what the best fitness body looks like on me. Okay. What your girl got, you just may not have, boo. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to understand that. What your girl got, you just may not have. You know what I'm saying? It just may not be for you. But can you enhance? Can you help sculpt? Absolutely. I promise you, a fitness body looks way better than a current body. I can promise you that.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Let's see. I'm gonna let you answer this. Is it really bad to eat late at night?
No. Through the program, I was taught, and I don't know where it came from. I don't know if it's an old wives' tale, like, okay, you can't eat past 6 o'clock, or you as long as you're awake.
Oprah's ass, she did that to us. Oprah got on her show and told the world that you can't eat past 6 o'clock, and she told it to our parents, and our parents told it to us, and then we started like, no, you can eat late at night. It's what you're eating.
Right. Unless you're going to bed at 6:30, like, as long as you're awake, and I learned this through the program, and thank you so much, DP, for giving us this education. As long as you are awake, you are on the clock. Your body is still functioning. You know, if you go to bed at 9 o'clock, then okay, well, then, you know, your probably last meal may be just a half hour before. But if you're up late if you have a late project that you got to work on, you got to get it done, you still got to fuel. Your body's still working. It's still awake. It still needs nutrients. And again, it's just what you're giving it. Like, don't open up the bag of Lay's and, you know, some soda and things like that. You gotta feed it properly. And the time of day is irrelevant.
So somebody asked, can a mom of 5 kids still obtain a flat tummy, abs with diet and exercise? Let me tell you something, baby girl. Your kids have nothing to do with how your body looks. Nothing to do with it. You cannot blame the lack of on your kids. You cannot blame the fat around your belly on your kids, especially if your kids is over 1 year old. Okay?
Yeah.
Like, you cannot be out here being 30-some years old talking about your 15-year-old son, you still got baby fat. No, that ain't baby fat. That's your fat.
That's fat,
what you put on your ass. Your baby didn't put that on you 15 years from now. You did that. Your kids have absolutely nothing to do with your body. Nothing. This is what you call laziness. Okay? And I'm going to tell it to y'all straightforward. Your ass is lazy. You don't want to set the time aside for you to do what you need to do to get your body where it needs to be. You want to blame your why. Watch this. I want to be healthy for my kids. I want to be able to run around with my kids. I want to be there for my kids, but yet my kids are the reason why I can't set time aside for myself to get to where I want to be. Is it your kids or is it you? Your kids ain't asked to be here.
Right.
That's a you problem. That ain't your kids' problem. So you have to stop looking for all the excuses and reasons why shit ain't going your way. It ain't going your way because you're making it that way.
Yeah.
You're making it that way. You're choosing not to take your health serious. You're choosing to go to fast food restaurants and eat something quick because it's quick. You're choosing not to go outside or go to the gym or grab some dumbbells or just get active. You're choosing not to do that. It's not like you don't have the opportunity. We all got the same 24 hours in our day. We just choose to use it differently. That's what it boils down to. Your kids, your 5 kids, have absolutely nothing to do with the lack of attention to yourself. And that's what it is. Your kids have nothing to do with the lack of attention to yourself. That's your fault, not your kids' fault.
Absolutely.
So to answer your question, ma'am, yes, I've had plenty of people do this program with 5+ kids and obtain the body that they wanted. Why? Because they made time for themselves. They can't pour into their kids if they have an empty cup. And until you start pouring into yourself, you ain't never going to be able to pour into nobody else because you're running yourself dry. Hold on, let's see. That's a good question. Hold on. What does your diet look like on the weekends? What does your diet look like on the weekends? Yeah.
Same day as Monday through Friday. It's the same thing. I'm on a short vacation for this weekend. I'm in a little hotel here, and my meal prep's in the fridge. So it's the same thing.
So again, for everybody who's new to me, y'all gonna get a very asshole side of things, but I'm gonna really make you think about the stuff that you asked me. What do I eat on the weekends? You mean to tell me all the hard work I put in through the week, the sacrifice, the dedication, the commitment that I put in through the week, that I start seeing these numbers start going down, I start seeing my body start looking different. Because it's the weekend, I'm going to change what I'm doing. I'm going to eat differently. I mean, wasn't the goal to get to a certain point? And if we give you something to do through the week, you would probably want to carry that same thing through the weekend. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know, let's look at it this way. You go to school, okay? This is where it separates. Some people are gonna understand it, some people not. I'm gonna give you guys a situation. We go to school, we go to work, we want to raise, we want to graduate, we want to be top of our class. There's homework that we get through the week. There's tasks we get through the week. When the weekend hits, does your teacher care that you're not in school? Or do you care that you're not in school? The ability to grow is going to determine, or the ability to grow is based off of how you want to apply the things that you need to apply. Okay? If I want to raise, if I want to go that extra mile, I'm probably going to do some things that I wasn't doing before. I'm probably going to work some extra hours. I'm probably going to take on some extra tasks. I'm probably going to, work on the weekends. I'm probably going to make myself a little bit more available so I can get that raise. If I want to ace this test, I'm probably going to study a little bit more. I'm probably going to study on the weekends because I want to make sure that I'm fully prepared for this test that's coming up. I want to make sure I'm fully prepared for this job raise or this promotion that's out there. So I'm going to go over and beyond to get there. I can't think that I'm going to be successful or I'm going to get the raise or promotion over the person that sits next to me who keeps going and doing more. If I'm going to stay here and be average while the person next to me wants the same position and I see them doing more, guess what? They probably going to get that position because they're showing that they're willing to go over and beyond to achieve something that they want. But me, because it's the weekend, I'm supposed to relax on the weekend. I'm supposed to sit still on the weekend. I'm supposed to do what I want to do on the weekend. Well, guess what? That's the average mindset of the average person.
Mm-hmm.
That's why everybody ain't where they want to be in life.
Right.
Because they're not willing to go over and beyond. They're not willing to go that extra round, that extra mile. It's a lot easier to quit. It's a lot easier to give up. It's a lot easier to stay where you at. You know, I don't know. I'm not average. I don't do average shit. I ain't never gonna be average. Don't plan on being average. You know, I like being uncomfortable. I like being in positions that's going to make me or challenge me. I don't know. That's just me. I like to exceed and succeed in life. I don't know. That's me. You might like being basic. You might like being basic. You know, you might like being fat. That might be comfortable for you. But if you're on this live, chances are that's not what it is.
Right.
But if you're looking for excuses, shortcuts to every goddamn thing in your life, tell me how far has that got you? How far has it gotten you? Probably no damn where. But if you work hard, if you stay consistent, if you have some discipline, chances are you're going to get further on in life. Chances are you're going to start accomplishing the things that you want in life. Listen, the same principles that I live by and teach in this program, you can apply to anything in life that you want to be successful at. Anything in life that you want to be successful at. The same principles that we live by in the Heat Challenge, apply those same principles to anything in life, and I promise you, you will be successful. I've had people come on here and said, you know, this has carried over to work. This has carried over to my relationship. This has carried over to my kids. And, you know, they're more successful, or the relationship is better, you know, or I've moved up in my job because these same principles I've applied to things that I wanted to be successful at.
Right.
So, you know, it's a decision. It's a decision. Do I drink this Pepsi or do I drink this water? Do I eat this hamburger or do I eat this turkey sandwich? You know, it's a decision. We all have decisions to make. Every day you got a decision. Which one you gonna make? You know which one's the right one versus which one's the wrong one. You know which one's easier versus which one is harder. Sometimes we just choose the easier route. And the more and more we choose the easier route, we start to see this ain't really where I want to be at.
Yeah.
Why have you been doing the challenge for over a year?
Oh, that's easy. The results. I mean, I've never. Okay, and let me say it again. I don't think you heard me. I've never had results. I'll say it slow. Had results like this ever. From week number 1 in round 9, I dropped 7 pounds and I was like, that's it. I'm going nowhere. If there's I don't know if there's a Heat for Life, I'm there. Like, where am I going? Like, I've seen success. I've seen that all the components, all the pieces of the puzzle is there. Right. It's to execute. And each round, you know, you build on the next round. You know, things like when I first heard about the Heat Challenge and you said, okay, you got to do fasted cardio. And I'm like, fasted cardio? I know what fasted is. I know what cardio is, but I never heard them together. And I'm like, what is that? And it's like, okay, you got to do cardio on an empty stomach. I'm like, I'm going to pass out. Like that was the only thing that scared me. And I was like, okay, Lord, you know what I got, you know what I want to do. I have to do this because I'm I'm out of options. And it was the mindset, the discipline to say, listen, you got to wake up earlier. And I mean, at the time it was getting dark up here. So for most of the year, I was waking up. It was dark. My workout was finished. It was still dark. And we got through it. And it was like, okay. And the results started coming. The body was changing. After round 9, I showed my daughter the before frame, and then I showed her the after pic, and she's like, "Whoa, but Mom, look at your posture. Like you look more confident even the second one. Like I was still had good size on me, but you could see the drastic change and just the difference, the confidence on my face. You know, my shoulders weren't slouched, my head was up, my back was straight, and I was like, yeah, that's why I keep coming back. To answer your question, that's why I keep coming back. The results just keep coming, and I keep challenging myself each round with something new, and I just try to chip away at, okay, you know, getting up early. That's, you know, it's a non-scale victory, but it was like, okay, good. Check that off. All right, get the mindset.
You just said a whole word.
What?
Getting up early is a what?
Getting up early is discipline. The mindset's got to be there. You
said it's a non-scale victory.
Oh, a non-scale victory, right. So the scale, again, like you had mentioned, the scale is just weight. Like it's everything. It's your bones, it's your organs, it's fat, it's muscle. It doesn't tell you the composition of your body, right?
Right.
Like you could weigh the same as somebody else, a bodybuilder, and you can see they may have 10% body fat, while you may have 10% muscle. But you weigh the same. It's your body composition is different, and the scale isn't going to determine that unless you've got one of those scientific ones. But you know, the scale is like, enjoy those little victories. Just a little thing as getting up earlier, an hour and a half earlier to do your workout. You know, non-scale victory of, hey, I ate all my meals. You know, a non-scale victory of, hey, my clothes are feeling looser. You know, your mindset, your confidence, it's through the roof. Those are non-scale victories. Like they're not to be taken lightly. Those things all add up. You can't measure those, right? So those are all the other things that want me to keep coming back round after round.
So I love this question here. I used to have a name for you know, people who ask certain questions because they think that answer is going to get them where they need to be. Okay, and there's probably a lot of people out here, you know, trainers. There's a lot of trainers out here giving y'all false information, by the way, just so y'all know. If your trainer just says flat out you need to be on a between 1,200 and 1,500 calorie diet, and that's how you're going to lose weight, run. Okay? Run. Calories, you can tell you go eat 2 Big Macs. Matter of fact, a Big Mac and some fries, and you'll be on 1,200 calories, and your ass ain't gonna lose no weight.
Right.
Calories aren't a deciding factor in the result of you losing weight, ladies and gentlemen. Calories are not a deciding factor. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And there's so much information, and you know, a lot of you guys don't want to invest in yourself. First of all, y'all don't want to invest in yourself. You want to ask all these questions, and you want to Google all this stuff and try to find out, you know, well, they said if I'm on a 1,200 calorie diet, I'm going to lose weight. Baby girl, if you 250 pounds and you taking in 1,200 calories, you ain't getting enough food. I don't know how much you weigh to tell you if 1,200 calories is going to help you or not. If you 300 pounds, 1,200 calories ain't enough food for you, baby girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, there is no specific number. If that was the case, I would never be talking about a customized meal plan.
Right.
I would never talk about a customized meal plan. There's so many programs that give everybody matter of fact, I was once there. That was me when I first started, and I got smarter. I got wiser. I started paying for education. I started obtaining certificates so I could understand what it took for a body to respond. I just wasn't putting out programs to take people's money. I really wanted to know what the fuck I was talking about so people could come back and sorry, my phone blowing up, and vouch for the information that I'm giving them. I used to be that person 10 years ago. 10 years later, 1.4 million bodies have been transformed because I decided to invest in my education and the growth of my program so I can educate others so they can start getting the results that they're paying for. I'll say that again. I invested in my education so when people invested in them, they can get the results that they're paying for. I'm going to say that one more time because some of y'all still missing the boat on the thing that I'm saying. There's an investment that has to be made. I invested in myself. So when people invested in me, they can get a return on their investment. Let me say it one more time. I invested in me. So when people invest in my program, there's a return on their investment. Get an understanding and get educated and invest in your health, ladies and gentlemen. Stop investing in Snicker bars and Doritos and pop and fast food and cheeseburgers and pizza. Start investing in your goddamn health. Period. But if you don't want to invest in yourself, then I can't help you. Because you ain't gonna run me ragged with all these questions. Can I get some tips? Give me a tip. I'll give you tips when I want to give you tips. I'm not giving you tips because you asked me for one.
Right. Yeah, you have to make up your mind. Like, you have to be at that place where I'm ready. You know, maybe years ago, as much as I wanted to, maybe my mind wasn't there yet. I don't know. But I know right now, or since, you know, it was like, I am there. Like, my mind was there. And once your mind is on it and that discipline kicks in, sweet results.
Sweet results. So let me see. What would you say to anybody that wants to join this program?
Join the program. Like, you got to join, man. Like, why wait? Like, you've already made the decision that, hey, I wanna have better health. I want to have a better, stronger, healthier body. Okay, so join. So go ahead and join.
Oh, hello, hi.
Hey,
hi, how are you?
You got a bunch of questions. You got a bunch of questions. You over here taking notes, trying to jot some shit down.
No, I'm actually getting prepared for a job. I do have notes, but not for
I know you got notes. I can tell by all the questions that you're asking me. You're trying to figure out what I can tell you so you can start seeing a difference in your body.
No, I've actually, to be honest, I've joined your program once, and I plan on joining again. I always watch your significant other. And I believe in y'all. I think y'all the real deal. I like y'all. Y'all hella cool. Y'all, I crack up by the stuff y'all say. I'm like, when you be me, I'm like, oh, he on one.
So let me ask you this. You signed up.
Again, I had a surgery, just recently had an umbilical repair surgery.
Okay.
That's why I was asking about ab separation, because I am going to, because you start Monday, your new program, what is it?
Right.
Round 7? So, see, I'm not playing. I'm serious. I know now.
Look, I'll be quick to get some people ask. I want to know. I want to know. So, ab separation, it's going to come with a lot of physical therapy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to jump in and start doing all these ab exercises because you can start doing more damage than you anticipated. Some of the things will help with ab separation is simple things. It's called like planks. Mm-hmm. Doing side planks. You can start off, I don't know where you are physically, but you can start off 15 seconds or 20 seconds. Start with a regular plank, then a side plank, and start increasing that to increase the fast twitch muscles in your core to start responding and start coming together. But there's also just small things that you can do as far as leg lifts, trying to tighten up the lower part of your core. Simple things. It's not always ab exercises that need to be done in order to see your abs. Like, I don't do ab exercises at all. I tell people that all the time. For what?
Mm-hmm.
The reason I say for what, because I know the answer. I don't do ab exercises. We all have abs. Everybody has abs.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if I want my abs to be shown, I just got to cut the fat out around them. I don't have to go do ab exercises to have abs. That's just going to make me have a stronger core. It doesn't mean that you're going to be able to see them. You know what I'm saying? You won't be able to see them until the fat is removed around them.
Right.
Okay, so a lot of this, again, and I always try to explain this to people, my biggest thing with this program isn't people losing weight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that ain't the goal. Okay, it's about when I can get on here and I can talk to people who've done my program, and they can start talking, and they can start educating, and they can start informing people on processes and what needs to be done. Those are the wins for me. You getting the results, you was gonna get those if you did the program. That ain't me doing my job. I don't look for a pat on the back for clocking in to work. I don't look for a pat on the back for people signing up for my program and achieving results. That was supposed to happen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That part was supposed to happen. So if you signed up and didn't get results, you ain't do your job.
Mm-hmm.
My kudos, my claps on the back are when someone like Sonya can get on here. I've been doing this program for a year. I can tell you the ins and outs of the program. I can tell you what works. I can tell you how to get from point A to point B. Like, that makes me feel so much better because they now understand what it takes to get to a certain point. They have a new respect for food. They have a whole new respect for food.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a total different respect for food. When you're successful on this program, you look at shit different.
Mm-hmm.
You in the store, you looking like, what's the nutrition facts on this?
Yeah.
I can't eat that. This shit ain't from me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you have a whole different respect for food because you're now aware of what you put into your body.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and until you are aware of what you put into your body, that's when results really start kicking in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When I can, and I love it. I'll go down the aisle and I just look at people looking at the back of nutrition facts. And, nope, can't do that one. Got to find something different. Too much sugar, too much sodium.
Yep.
That's too many calories. They can't, you know what I'm saying? Those are the wins that a lot of us just don't talk about. You know, we talk about, I can show you before and afters all day. You know, 1.4 million bodies have been transformed from this program. I can show you bodies and transformations all day. The change comes when people start hearing the people doing the program and they all saying the same thing.
Yeah.
They all saying the same thing. My job was never, and this is the funny thing. A lot of people think, oh, I'm gonna come to DP and he gonna make you lose some weight. He gonna show you how to lose weight. True. But my job is, once I get up in here, when I change that mindset, I got him. Because my job is done at that point. If I can change how you think, my job is done. If I can change the fact that 10 pounds or 15 pounds, you thought that shit was heavy, and all of a sudden you're not scared of it no more, that mindset has changed. When I can convince you that, oh yeah, you can run 3 miles. You know what I'm saying? You can't run 3 miles now, but I'm telling you, you can do it. And these are the steps that you have to take to do it. When I start changing people's mindsets, my job is completely easy at that point, because now they feel like anything they put their mind to, they can accomplish. And you can.
Right.
You can. I just had to make you believe that.
I believe it. That's why I'm going to be on the next round come Monday, because I'm ready to get back at it.
All right. All right.
I put this out there to everybody. I want to hear from you at least 2-3 times a week.
The hardest thing for me when I first started, when I did your program the one time, was navigating through the online stuff. So I felt like I spent more time trying to figure that out than anything.
This it's easy now. It's very easy. I got videos to show you how to navigate, but it's pretty simple.
Okay.
You're gonna get a meal plan. If there's something on there that you don't like, and I have videos to show you how to work the meal planner. But if there's a meal on there or food on there that you don't like, you can regenerate it, and it's going to recalculate your macros. Only thing I would say is once you find a meal plan or the foods that you like, stick to that for the next 30 days. Okay, let your body get accustomed to the food that is getting so it can respond. When you start switching it up every day, your body's not going to respond how you think it should. Yeah, you're going to be eating healthy, but it's just not the same. You know what I'm saying? And that's the easiest way to put it. It's just not the same. You want your bodies to start you want to start conditioning your body to respond to the food that it's getting so you can start getting the results that you want.
Right.
But I'm gonna get off here because I was supposed to be working out like 1 o'clock. It's about to be 3. I got like an hour and a half.
All right, well, thanks for joining me in on
Thanks a lot, DP.
Baby,
all right,
DP.
y'all have a good one. Make sure you guys go sign up.
Sorry, DP. Can I just say one more thing?
Yeah.
You've created such a community here, and how you emphasize the AP, the accountability groups and partners. I think that's an aspect of the program that is, you can't undervalue it and you can't underestimate it. It is so powerful. I don't know if anybody's told you, but that AP system is huge. And if you haven't, gotten an AP group or partner, please do it, because that could be just that little missing link that could get you over the top. It's not to drain anybody, but it's support. I got involved with a great group of ladies that you had here, DP, Shekinah Glory Fitness, the amazing group of ladies. And from that, I've, and I can't start naming them off. They're all in here somewhere in the feeds, and the support that you get from that. And I think that stems from just the whole aspect of how your attitude is, and it just filters right down throughout the community. I've never reached out to one of the vets and got turned away or snubbed. Everybody is willing to help. Everybody wants each other to win and succeed. And I think that's a real testament to the character and how you've, reflected your character into this program. And I just want to thank you for that. Thank you, all my APs, because, there are some rough days, and, we build on each other. Like scripture says, iron sharpens iron, and that's exactly what that system is. So I just had to put that in there. Thanks you for giving me that, 2-second plug there. But it's important.
We're going to get back on here again, because I think the beautiful thing is there's a lot of veterans on this program. I hate to use the word veteran, just sound old, but there's a lot of people who've been with the program for some time, who really understand the program and truly believe in the program. And you guys are so valuable, because if it wasn't for y'all, this program wouldn't be what it is, and I commend, and I can't, I cannot talk to everybody as much as I want to. There's not enough time in the day, but I'm always open. I am always open to go live with anybody who has done this program. If you have ever met me in person, you're going to see a true, genuine person who may not know you from Adam, that really cares about your personal growth.
Yeah.
I
found that out.
Care about your personal growth, sometimes too much, but I want to see people flourish in their greatness, you know what I'm saying? And if I can push you in that direction, I know I've done my job, you know what I'm saying? And that's what really keeps me going, the Sonyas, the Coras, the Chris's, the Bridges, the Jennifers, I can keep going. I can keep going.
There's a list.
You know what I'm saying? You guys are Teresa's. You know what I'm saying? You guys are such a value to this program. Thank you ain't even enough. You know what I'm saying? It really ain't even enough. I don't even know if there's a word to justify the gratitude of appreciation that I have for you guys, because you guys have took on this program, and I say it all the time. I say, you guys don't owe me anything. Y'all don't owe me anything, but you do owe it to yourself to pass this information on, help somebody else, and pull somebody else. And I appreciate you guys for taking on that obligation, for putting yourself in that position, and doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because it has helped so many people achieve goals that they thought they would never be able to achieve. You know, and it wasn't just me. It was a group of people who all believed in this thing that I call the Heat Challenge. You know what I'm saying? So I do, man. I like, when I see y'all, I be wanting to hug. Like, it's all love. You know what I'm saying? Because I truly appreciate every last one of you guys. When you post, when you talk, when you share, I just appreciate it. You know, that's what I do for a living. You know, and I'm committed to it. You know, and I think I show that day in, day out on this program, that I'm not just going to take your money and not care about your results and what you're doing and how's it going. Like, I tell people, DM me, like, tell me how it's going, tell me what's going on, tell me what's wrong. I will give you all the information that I can so you can be successul. You know, so thank you, Sonya. We're gonna get on here again.
Man, for sure, bro, for sure.
I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.